Lindsay.
Thank you, Kamunga. Hi, I'm Lindsay from Water Peace Project. The month of August is Water Quality Month, and that's exactly why I invited our guests here today. We are all water researchers, but I consider these special people to be experts in both water and consciousness-based sciences, and they are also my dear friends. So love and thanks to each of you for joining us here today. And we have Jeremy Pfeiffer and Anton Fedorenko from Aquasci, and we have Dr. Kamunga Andrahanetti, founder of CALM. So welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Lindsay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you.
So for today's water ceremony, we're going to be exploring the power of consciousness through water-based science, and basically bridging the gap between spirituality and science. And so the water sample that you see here today, we're going to focus our intentions to is located in Germany. And while we send our collective love and gratitude, Aquasci is going to actually measure the effects that our consciousness has on the water sample. And the purpose of this experiment is to demonstrate the power of our consciousness. So for this water ceremony, we're going to focus the entire time from starting now. We'll focus our sincere love and gratitude to the water sample that you see here. And holding this water ceremony every month on the 11th since 2011, actually. And it was a request from our teacher, the late Dr. Masaru Emoto. And Dr. Emoto's life was dedicated to teaching the power of consciousness through water for the purpose of peace. And he believed that it was our collective prayers of sincere love and gratitude that created the strong resonance that actually had the ability to purify or restructure the water. And that could be the same as using an electrolysis device or something, with purifying it or restructuring with high frequency vibration. And it could be the same way that we purify ourselves. So, and he also believed that the power of the prayer, as the resonance grew, the power grew, the number of people participating and the pureness of our intentions. So that's why we really appreciate all of you for joining us from all over the world to pay our respect collectively to water, because water is life. So, and next we're going to have Jeremy and Anton. I just wanted to share that we all have a special connection here. Jeremy, Kamunga, and I, we all actually met Anton at the Scientific Water Conference in 2013 when I had organized for Dr. Emoto to present his research there. And this water conference actually attracts the world's leading water scientists, and they present the most current water research on the physics, chemistry, and biology of water, including the scientific research from Aquasci, which in my opinion is ahead of the curve. So it's really fortunate, and I'm very grateful for you guys to come here and share this with us. So welcome, Jeremy and Anton. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lindsay, for having us. It's quite an honor to be here together. You know, it really started, almost a decade ago when we came together to be able to communicate the work of Masaru Emoto in ceremony. And it really instilled in us the passion for ceremony and water and consciousness. And so we've really taken that reverence and understanding about the messages in water into our scientific research. And it's almost, kind of been our guiding light in a way, in terms of, kind of breaking through the sciences and really kind of bringing the science and the spirituality together. And it's that boundary condition, like the fourth phase boundary condition within water, is where the most potential is accumulated and expressed within the water systems in terms of information. Like Lindsay said, we were working on, different types of things. And at the time we were really focused on homeopathy and also digital imprinting of water. And I was really kind of following Anton's lead and his team on ways to disseminate the knowledge and also work on the scientific validation and experimental methodologies to detect those type of states in water. And so we were coupled with an elite team of researchers in Stuttgart, Germany, Dr. Serge Kernbach, who is our mentor and also colleague. And he was working with electrochemical impedance spectroscopy for measuring these subtle states in water in the millivolt ranges. So very, very subtle changes within water. And we found within those experiments that we were able to detect changes, but to also characterize that was kind of a challenge and a task. So through the process of building data and learning how to build more algorithms to support the canceling out of noise and really looking for the resolution, we found that the phenomena of the conscious observer was also intrinsically coupled into the experiment at the same time. And so, you know, we looked for ways to control for that. And eventually we just came to the conclusion that we should just go with the flow and maybe use that as a methodology to actually measure the conscious observer effect on water. And essentially that's how AquaSci was born. Through those experiments, Anton was looking for a way to reach into a wider audience, and we were looking for more test subjects aside from just our local internal research community. The entrepreneur and Renaissance man that he is, he's a programmer and he does sciences and all kinds of different things. He built this platform, AquaSci, along with the support of Cybertronica and Serge Kernbach, helping to disseminate and do some of the experimental methodologies. And so now it's turned into this beautiful platform where we're able to engage people from all over the world to explore water consciousness. We've actually found a really strong scientific pathway to exploring water and consciousness with a really strong, cogent science methodology. And electrochemistry is really pretty much straightforward science. So it gives us something that we can kind of really become passionate about and explore deeper. So with all that being said, I think it's really great because, you know, Masaru Emoto instilled in us this understanding of consciousness in water. And I think we were always wondering how we can move through the process of expanding upon that work and continue to actually quantify that qualitative approach and research. And so that's what AquaSci is, and I think that's what our methodology is. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Anton Fedorenko.
Hi everyone again. Thank you very much, Jeremy, for so kind words. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Kumanga. I'm really happy to be here, and thank you everyone for this great support over the years. Also want to give thanks to this special person, to Jared Pollock, who actually was organizer and the chairman of the water conference, because for me, water conference became like life-changing thing, including that I also met my wife there. It was it changed my life technically. And thank you everyone for support. Jerry mentioned that we cooperate with Cybertronica Research using their water-based sensor. That's how it looks like. It's electroimpedance spectrometer. It has two channels of water. Both of them have distilled water and two electrodes. And this device, what's special about it, it can measure electroconductivity of water continuously, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just measure, measure, measure. Then you can just pick the time when you want to influence. You influence the sample, concentrating your attention, and then you see whether you had effect compared to previous measurements. And I will show you a couple slides how this device can be used through the AquaSci platform. So the actual devices are located in Germany in closed lab. Nobody have access to them because any small disturbance will influence the sensor. So they try to keep them in closed conditions, stable temperature, everything stable as much as possible. It's 30 minutes session where you can see the picture of the water sample, of the actual water sample, and try to influence the actual water through the image. After the session, such a graph, I'll just briefly explain what you will see here. In the white area, you see the background measurement. That was what's happening with the sample 1.5 hours before you started the influence. And the gray area, you see how conductivity of the water declined during your influence. So in this sample example, we see that both channels, control and test channel, had almost the same electroconductivity over time. And then after person started the influence, the targeted channel declined. That shows that something really happened to the sensor. We have other parameters that shows whether your influence was actually significant or it was just random effect, changes of water. You will see this more information and understand it more when you try it. And actually today is your first experiment we do in this group session and experiment today. You see here the water sample, and all we together influence this water sample. I want to thank again Lindsay for organizing all of this, because it's very important for us to have more people, because one of our goals, we want to see whether thousands of people can influence the water sample when they concentrate on that water sample at the same time. Just really curious to see what will happen, thousands or tens of thousands, etc.
Thank you, Anton. And I just wanted to also thank Lindsay for kind of bringing us together years ago and being that seed that kind of, planted the passion within us. And we've really, we've kind of gone on our respective paths and grown so much. And so come back a decade later and do this together means so much to me. And it just feels really good to kind of be here as this group, because we've had a lot of fun experiences together. Just to kind of a summation of kind of what Anton was saying. So during that electrochemical process that's happening within the measurement, the water is constantly absorbing CO2 from the atmosphere. And so that's actually what we're measuring over time. And so once the CO2 is absorbed and saturated within the system, you have a really balanced fulcrum at which you can make an effect on. And so it's that fulcrum that's just really, really sensitive that we can actually make an effect with some kind of subtle change or effect on the water system. And one thing that I just wanted to kind of pull out in terms of another interesting aspect of this process is the non-local effect within the dynamic. So we've seen the conscious observer effect, we've seen the subtle changes in water, but we've also been able to connect it to quantum entanglement phenomena as well. And so the crux of AquaSci platform really is a non-local quantum entanglement effect, which is pretty far out there, and we have a long road to go, but we have a lot of data that we're amassing. And I think that's what's important about this platform, is we're just getting constant streams of data. So we're going to be able to go in there and start to pull out more and more information. So thank you, and I want to pass it to Lindsay.
Thank you, guys. I mean, that is fascinating, and what an honor it is to be your first large group. And also, Anton and I have blocked out the 11th of every month at 11. We continue to do our ceremony. We've been doing this since, well, when I met Dr. Emoto first in 2010, but it was his personal request that we did this on the 11th of every month. It just means a lot. And so just to highlight what you guys are doing, I really believe that it's this type of work that is, once it's known, everyone can see the phenomenon happening, but the how it's happening is really going to change humanity. And again, to Professor Pollack, I also feel a lot of gratitude for him, because he has, really created a space for such brilliant minds and important work for the transformation of, where we are now and where we need to be. So in the future. So thank you very much for sharing that. And once again, I'd like to welcome Dr. Kamunga Antrahanetti. Oh, thank you, Kamunga.
Thank you, Lindsay. And thank you, Anton. Thank you, Jeremy. Lindsay, we are very deeply grateful for everything you do and for carrying out Dr. Emoto's legacy forward and bringing us all together. So we are extremely grateful. And Jeremy and Anton, we deeply appreciate your work that you are now taking forward from Dr. Emoto's theory in this manner to actually conduct a scientific experiment and bringing your unique skills and expertise to this forum. So yeah, very, very grateful. So, and to everybody, to let you know a little bit about what I do. I am the founder of Center for the Advanced Learning of Mindfulness, and that stands for CALM. And through CALM, we offer mindfulness-based programs that are based on the Buddhist philosophy. But more specifically, my research involves incorporating the water element and to see how the water element can have an effect on our mental consciousness. So this is what I've been doing for the last 10 years since I've met you guys. So since then I've completed my PhD and here we are. So this is actually a really special time to also come together to do this experiment together. So yeah, now we know that basically if we are not aware or mindful, we are not able to connect with our pure intentions of such, love and gratitude like we are doing today. So we are intentionally becoming aware of these feelings, because most of the time what we are doing is we are usually engaged in our negative habitual ways of thinking and reacting to situations. So instead we are doing something really positive together through coming together in the pure intention of love and gratitude in our hearts right now, directing towards this water sample in Germany, where we can see right here on the screen. So when we don't have this love and gratitude in our hearts, if we are continue to be in our negative way of thinking and reacting, we are kind of destroying our own well-being, and we are destroying the well-being of our Mother Earth. So what we are doing right now is so precious and so timely. So this is exactly why we are doing this water ceremony together, and that's exactly why Dr. Emoto's wish was also to conduct this ceremony every 11th of the month. And therefore, again, Lindsay, very grateful that you've been continuing this tradition and bringing us all together to be positive. So, and we all know that water is the blood of our Mother Earth. So through connecting with our pure intention of love and gratitude, and through this water sample in Germany, by connecting with this, we're actually connecting to all the waters in the world on our Mother Earth. So this is very special to be doing this together right now. So we have been already doing this. We have been taking moments of silence and taking long breaths to connect with the water sample. And we're going to begin now our ceremony part of the prayers. So we will begin with a water meditation that I will guide you on. And then Lindsay will lead us with the grand invocation in Japanese. Then Jeremy will take on from there and lead us with the prayer of love, peace, and light. And then I will follow up with the simple yet very powerful and important prayer, Ho'oponopono prayer for reconciliation, to complete our ceremony. So to begin, we're going to sing the singing bowl 3 times, followed by the water meditation. So now going into our water meditation, it's going to be around 8 lines in the prayer, and I'd like you to repeat after me each line. And while we are reciting this prayer together, we're going to continuously send our love and gratitude to this water sample in Germany. So let's begin. We pray for healing blessings from the rain.
We pray for healing blessings from the rain.
We pray for healing blessings from the waterfalls.
We pray for healing blessings from the waterfalls.
We pray for healing blessings from our rivers.
Pray for healing blessings
from our river.
We pray for healing blessings from our Mother Ocean.
We pray for healing blessings from our Mother Ocean.
We pray that all our waters so pure and so sacred.
We pray that all our waters so pure and so sacred.
We pray that their blessings heal our mind and our body.
We pray that their blessings heal our mind and our body.
We pray that their blessings heal our Mother Earth.
We pray that their blessings heal our Mother Earth.
Through our pure intention of love and gratitude to our waters,
through our pure intention toward our love and gratitude for our waters.
We pray that the water show us the right mindful path.
We pray that the water shows us the right mindful path
to all of us to live in peace and harmony.
to all of us to live in peace and harmony.
Together, let's say the grand invocation. And this is a Japanese prayer or mantra for harmony. And we're going to say it together in Japanese. So I'll tell you the meaning first. The meaning in English is the eternal power of the universe has gathered itself to create a world of true and grand harmony. And this was an important mantra for Dr. Emoto. His teacher taught him that, and it was their wish for 10% of the world to chant this mantra so that we could all live in peace and harmony. And so when we say these words, let's imagine that this is already done. The wish is complete, and we are all living in peace and harmony. And you could just follow along by repeating after me. Uchu no mugen no.
Uchu no mugen no.
Chikara ga korikote.
Chikara ga korikote.
Makato no daiwa no.
Makoto no daiwa no.
Mio ga narinata.
Mio ga narinata.
Uchu no mugen no.
Uchu no mugen no.
Chikara ga korikote.
Chikara ga korikote.
Makoto no daiwa no.
Makakoto no daiwa no.
Mio ga narinata.
Mio ga narinata.
Uchu no mugen no.
Uchu no mugen.
Chikara ga korikote.
Chikara ga korikote.
Makoto no daiwa no.
Makoto no daiwa no.
Mio ga narinata.
Mio ga narinata. So the prayer of light is perhaps the most profound blessing you can use for yourself and others. It has been empowered in the collective psyche. As a result of reciting it, it will both nurture you and your psychic body and allow you to commune with the higher forces of nature in a selfless way. And you can follow along by repeating after me. Breathing in. Love before me.
Love before me.
Love behind me.
Love
Love
behind
me.
Love at my left.
Love
at my
And love at my right.
Love at my right.
Love above me.
Love above me.
Love below me.
Love below
love.
me.
Love unto me.
Love
on
Love in my surroundings.
Love in my surroundings.
things.
Love to all.
Love to all.
Love to the universe.
Love to the universe.
Love to the
Peace before me.
Peace before me.
peace before me.
Peace behind me.
Peace behind me.
Peace at my left.
Peace at my left.
Peace at my right.
Peace
At
my
Peace above me.
peace above me.
above me.
And peace below me.
And peace below me.
Peace unto me.
Peace unto me.
Peace in my surroundings.
Peace in my surroundings.
Peace to all.
Peace to all.
And peace to the universe.
And peace to the universe.
Water and light before me.
Water and light before me.
Water and light behind me.
Water and light behind me.
Water and light at my left.
Water and light to my left.
Water and light to my right.
Water and light to my right.
Water and light above me.
Water and light above me.
Water and light below me.
Water and light below me.
Water and light unto me.
Water and light
Unto me.
Water and light of my surroundings.
water and light in my surroundings.
Water and light to all.
Water and light to all.
Water and light to the universe.
Water and light to the
Universe.
I will now lead all of us in the Ho'oponopono prayer, which is a powerful prayer, like I mentioned earlier, for reconciliation and to create balance and harmony. So we will say and repeat this 3 times together, and with the sincere motivation, intention in our hearts of love and gratitude, and directing this towards the water sample in Germany. So you can repeat after me. Water, I'm sorry.
Water, I'm sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I love you.
Water, I love you.
Water, I'm sorry.
Water, I'm sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, please forgive me.
Forgive me.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I love you.
Water, I love you.
Water, I'm sorry.
Water, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Water, please forgive me.
Water, please forgive me.
Forgive me.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I thank you.
Water, I love you.
Water, I love you.
this completes our water ceremony. Love and gratitude to each one of you who's joined us from all over the world. And this effect of our pure intention of love and gratitude are now carried by all the waters around the world, including in our bodies, in us. So we invite you to carry this pure intention of love and gratitude in your daily lives, the next moment, and carry out to all your loved ones, your family, friends, everyone around you, and to the Mother Earth. So to close our circle, I'd like to invite Jeremy and then Lindsay.
Thank you, Kumi. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Anton. And thank you, the world. And thank you, water. So the results for this experiment will be made available in a post-group discussion where we will have special guests, Dr. Serge Kernbach, and also Dr. Yasuki Nomoto, Scientific Advisor at Office Masaru Emoto. They will join us on the Water Peace Project Facebook page, August 16th at 11 a.m. So please tune in and we will unveil the results, and we will have an interpersonal discussion and also a scientific discussion about the results. It should be pretty fun, so I'm excited for the results. Anton, would you like to close?
Yeah, thank you. This was amazing. Felt so good. Thank you very much, everybody, for making this ceremony and for participating. It's very important for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Love and gratitude to everyone for participating today. Sure, you're all vibrating. I know that I am. And we look forward to the results and discussion. So you can check our Water Peace Project page. And also, we want to remind you that this is a practice that you can do at any time. All you have to do is connect to your sincere heart. And again, Anton, Jeremy, Kumunga, thank you. And I love you for your sincerity and pureness in what you do. The authenticity means everything to me, and the resonance between us, and for holding this space for everyone. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Anton.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you again.
See you.
Thank you.